Welcome to one of the most unique and picturesque Caribbean islands, St. Lucia. Known for the stunning pitons, relaxing mineral pools, beautiful waterfalls, and scenic beaches, St. Lucia makes a great tropical getaway. However, we know from experience just how hard it can be to plan a trip to St. Lucia. So in this video, we're going to share with you a sample itinerary so you know the best towns to stay in. We'll also clue you into the best things to do so you can experience all of the nature and the food to the fullest. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel. Now, David and I spent 28 picturesque days in St. Lucia, doing the digital nomad thing, working and enjoying the sights in equal measure. First off, we recommend starting your trip with 2 to 3 nights in Gros-Islet, a town in the north of the island that has a beautiful national park and beaches. And our very first stop would be to Pigeon Island. Now, we're not here during rainy season, but it's still quite rainy nonetheless. So we figured might as well get out. We're waterproof. We can do this. Even in a little bit of rain. So first we're going up to Fort Rodney, which is a short hike with expansive views. And it looks like you can climb all the way to the top there. And it's nice because it's an unobstructed view from up here. So it was only an extra 10-15 minutes to climb up the hill, and I dare say it was worth it. It is lovely up here. I can also recommend bringing a swimsuit and your snorkel mask because the snorkeling inside the park is incredible. Now, tickets into the national park are $10 a person, and I highly recommend it. We thoroughly enjoyed our time here, even though it was a slightly rainy day. Another nice beach to check out is Rayduit Beach, which is nice because you can see Pigeon Island right there where we were, as well as all of Rodney Bay. Enjoy the scenery here before heading to Castries. Next, to do some souvenir shopping and to get some fresh produce, be sure to check out the Castries Market. And David's looking at ginormous hats. I don't think that's gonna work there.
Is that too big?
David doesn't do anything small, so he got this ridiculously big hat.
See, let me tell you guys something, okay? Kendra always makes fun of the stuff I buy, right? But in a couple of weeks, she'll like my hat in a couple of weeks. She'll be like, oh, that's the best thing you bought.
No, I will not.
She'll make fun of my hat. She'll make fun of my hat right now. And when I get out to the beach in the hot sun, she's going to be like, oh, that works out good.
This is where he got the hat. I predict it won't last 2 months, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. By the time we fly to Japan, this hat will be gone. That's my prediction.
I'm gonna keep the hat. I'm gonna wear it in Japan. You'll see it on my Japan video.
And just a 5-minute drive away from the market is the Castries City Viewpoint, where you can get a great view of the capital. And for delicious Indian food, you can check out Razzmatazz. So that seriously might have been the best Indian food I've ever had in my life. So that's saying a lot. So if you're into Indian food in St. Lucia, come to Razzmatazz. Gros-Islet is also well known for its Friday night street party. Unfortunately, we missed this one because it was Good Friday when we arrived, but definitely check it out if you're in town on a Friday in Gros-Islet. Now, for a nice day trip from Gros-Islet, I recommend driving 45 minutes south to Marigot Bay. Marigot Bay does have a small parking lot just before you get to the police no entry point. And then the water taxi is just at the end there. And it costs $2 US per person to take the ferry.
Last time I sang, the sun won't shine till we meet again. Be waiting all these stormy night, oh yeah. Stormy night, oh yeah. They found you on my way yet again. We must be meant for each other, girl, oh yeah. Baby, don't fight it.
So the snorkeling in Marigot Bay is incredible. So they have an artificial reef here where they've like tied it off with some rope and rocks, and beautiful colorful coral reef are growing here. And I even saw some animal flower fish, and I don't know if I captured it on video, but one of the like little purpley moving corals swept in like this, and I was like, woo! I didn't know it could do that. It was so cool and vibrant down there. In addition to the snorkeling, Marigot Bay is a great place to get a coconut, get some lunch, and to relax the day away in tropical paradise. This picture-perfect beach should not be missed when you come to St. Lucia. After your time in Gros Islet, it's time to drive an hour and a half south to Soufrière. This is the road to Soufrière. It's filled with switchback turns like this. And that's what makes the drive so difficult. Not that the road condition is bad, but just that you have so many switchbacks for a full hour from Castries. All right, so when you see this little platform on your way to Soufrière, definitely come check out this viewpoint. So ridiculously gorgeous. Now we recommend staying in Soufrière for 3 to 4 nights in order to see all the beautiful nature that surrounds this lovely town. So we're starting our time in Soufrière doing the Ted Paul nature hike. So you will be climbing up to about 1,600 feet on this hike. So it really is a hike. So the trail has quite a few stairs, decent amount of incline. But this hour-long hike has several gorgeous viewpoints that makes all of your effort well worth it. So now we have the stairway to heaven, which leads to the famous viewpoint where you can see the Petit Piton and the Gros Piton at the same time. It is so unreal. What an incredible hike. It's a lot of stairs, but it's definitely worth it. Look at this view. Crazy beautiful. Next, head to the drive-in volcano and Sulphur Springs, where you can see a collapsed volcano filled with bubbling pools of sulfur and iron. Both the smell and the heat are strong here, with hot waterfalls and fascinating pools boiling at about 100 degrees Celsius. That's about 212 Fahrenheit. But as interesting as the drive-in volcano is, the best part is being able to bathe in the sulfur springs the volcano creates. And as you can see, the mud baths are something else. It's a madhouse of people. Now the springs we saw earlier come right in to the pool here.
It's hot?
The cooler one is,
It's down there?
yeah.
Okay.
That one was hot. I don't think I'm up for that level yet. So there's a reason why everyone's in this one little tiny pool when there's other pools available. This one is the one that will burn you the least. So now we're gonna get muddy with this white mud. It feels like it's given great exfoliation. And it will make you 10 years younger, I hear. Yes.
I like that part.
And you want to keep blabbering until you look like us. And you want to sit out for a minute, dry in the sun, let your skin absorb all those beautiful minerals, because that's how you get younger. How do you think we stay as young as we are? Mineral baths.
Yeah, you just keep going to every volcano you can find.
Finally, it's time to rinse off in the sulfur bath and soak until you're the age you've always wanted to be. Do I look 28 yet? Now for lunch with a view, I highly recommend checking out the Seashell Restaurant, which is right on the Soufriere Beach. They have a delicious buffet at reasonable prices. That was so reasonably priced, we will definitely be back. Now we're in the Soufriere Beach Park right now, and this is the best beach directly in the town of Soufriere. And it has great views of the Piton, the Petit Piton. And the best part, this one's only a 5-minute walk from our accommodation, so we can come here every day if we wanted. Soufriere Beach Park is also a great place to catch the sunset. Here you can get delicious drinks at the beach bar and enjoy watching the sunset after a long day of sightseeing. But now it's time to head to the most beautiful beach on the island, Sugar Beach. And once you get parked in the guest parking, it really is a hike down now, so I'm not looking forward to climbing back up this hill. But I hear that if you do get a drink or something, you can take the shuttle back up. Here we have it, folks, Sugar Beach. It's just so picturesque here. Not because the water is blue, just because you have the pitons beside you on both sides. It just feels so powerful here. Now on the right side of Sugar Beach, there's an incredible snorkel area. So snorkeling on Sugar Beach is incredible. We saw such unique marine life here, like a spotted eel, and the cutest, most unique squid that we've ever seen. The diversity and quantity of fish here is amazing. Plus, the water is so clear that your visibility is perfect. This is definitely some of the best snorkeling that we've ever experienced. Just 5 minutes away from Sugar Beach is Piton Falls, which is a relaxing place to soak in some mineral baths. So prices are $7.50 or $3 US. So you do have to take some stairs down, and obviously if you have to take the stairs down, you're gonna have to take them back up at the end. But it only takes about 5 minutes to get within sight of the waterfall and the mineral pools. So what's nice is the water is warm like bath water, so very relaxing to sit in. And just 5 minutes away from Piton Falls is Soufriere Viewpoint, where you can see a gorgeous view of the town and the beautiful mountains that surround it. Now we already ate at Voila once for dinner and it was absolutely fantastic. So we're back to try their 3-course lunch. Let's hope it is good as our last meal here was. So I got the callaloo soup. We got sour orange juice, and David has
I have the pumpkin soup.
and this callaloo soup is salty and quite spicy even, so nice. So we got the kingfish. We literally got the exact same thing this time. Doesn't that look good? And our last course is cake and ice cream. Having 3 courses is so decadent. So that was truly delicious. All the way from the soup, the main course, dessert, it's worth every penny. You have to stop at Voila. Now we're gonna waddle to the beach. We're quite full. Next up, you have the beautiful botanical garden and waterfall at Diamond Falls. So at the Diamond Garden, it is $7 to see the garden and waterfall, and $6 to get into the mineral baths. The botanical gardens are lovely here though, with tropical plants you won't see anywhere else. And the waterfall is scenic and unique. As for the mineral baths, the relaxation. This place just needs a bench. There's no bench to really sit and relax in. But other than that, it is lovely. Now, as much as we're enjoying ourselves in this mineral bath, if you are short on time, you can probably just do the mud bath at the drive-in volcano.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and just see the waterfall and gardens here, because a lot of people are skipping these pools because they're more, just like 3 regular pools, whereas the mud bath is just so memorable and spectacular. Naturally, if you have the time, do all the baths. Have a mineral bath per day while you're here.
Yeah, you can. There's enough of them.
Right next to Diamond Falls is Marie's Local Cuisine restaurant. So all of this food served at the buffet at the end there is just $20 USD. And what's nice is you get to sample all the different flavors. So I really like that, and it's a relatively affordable price too. Next, cool off in the chilly waters of Toraya Waterfall. Now for $3 US per person, you get to stand right under a waterfall. Now the water here is nice and cool. It's not like the warm sulfur springs that we've been at. Now standing under this waterfall is a real shock to the system, but a truly invigorating experience. And after your cold plunge in the Toraya waterfall, you can warm up again in the mineral baths of New Jerusalem. You see the sign for New Jerusalem. You want to go past these people's house and down this little spooky trail. So it's going to be like a for real nature walk, because this doesn't look very developed. But the trail is lovely with a picturesque river crossing and loads of pretty plants and flowers everywhere. So here you got 3 mineral pools. It's nice and warm too. This is the life, having 2 to 3 mineral baths per day. I think this is the most rejuvenated we've been.
Yeah, this is all right. It's all right here.
So we really think the minerals in this pool are strong, because both me and David are just floating without trying, and we can't really put our feet down.
Yeah.
You have to fight to put your feet on the ground. Oh, that's so warm. Like a jacuzzi massage. Boy. We can also recommend booking a water taxi to Anse Chassenay, which is a secluded resort beach that's picturesque, quiet, and serene. It feels very peaceful, very exclusive here. After exploring this hidden gem of a beach, we popped into the water to enjoy some snorkeling. Now connected to Anse Chalet is Anse Maumont, which is another gorgeous beach. We We booked our water taxi through Cool Vibes Taxi and Tours, and it was so exciting to see the pitons from the water. Lastly, I have 3 delicious restaurant recommendations for you. We'll start with Jin Nguyen, which has a nicely seasoned Creole fish that's so delicious. And one of the most affordable spots we ate in St. Lucia was Fedo's. So here is the fish Creole. David got the fish and chips. And the fish is soft and tender, really good flavor. So altogether, that came to 55 UC. So that was our most affordable meal so far. That was only $20 total for the both of us to eat and drink something.
I feel like we robbed it.
Yes, that was a great price. Especially since where we started, where everything was $80 per meal. So Soufrière also has some very affordable vegan food. We just had some delicious vegan burgers, and it's called a chickpea cheese stick or something. Absolutely delicious. And it's all for 38 EC. So the 2 of us ate for about $14. That's crazy affordable. So we hope our guide to the top 25 things to do in St. Lucia has given you a taste of the island's incredible landscapes and the delicious local food. Until next time, check out our entire Caribbean island playlist on the right there. And please subscribe for even more travel tips from the Caribbean and from all around the world. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sharing with all your travel pals. And happy travel planning. Until next time.